I am Jimmy, your astute tourist, and you're watching the Astute Tourist channel. Hey, good evening. I am Jimmy, your astute tourist. We're here. It's Hump Day. We made it. Hump Day cocktail hour. Let me turn some of this background music down. Make sure all the volumes are down or out. How's everybody doing tonight? It is. It's not our morning stream. It's 6 p.m. Wednesday. I almost said October. I think I'm waiting for the booze cruise. It's April 19th, Wednesday. It is Hump Day, and we got a little special show for you tonight. We got a special guest in the house. This is something that I wanted to do for a little bit. Have some friends come in. Hey, can you guys let me know in the chat? Is the background music too loud? It's cranking in my headphones, but that doesn't mean it's too loud in the chat. So I figured we'd go with a little gypsy jazz. How's that sound? Is it too loud? Too loud, too loud. All right, let me turn it down. That should be better. And if it is too loud, let me know. I just turned it down, so that should be good. So without further ado, I want to bring in my special guest tonight. We have a special astute bartender for the night. It's home bartending with John. How we doing, John?
How you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for agreeing to come on to the show tonight.
Yeah, glad to be here.
Yeah, it's good to have you. I figured we bring in a real bartender for a change. I like your bar in the background. It looks great.
Yeah, thank you.
So why don't you here? Let me do this. I'm gonna mute that music for a minute, and then tell me a little bit about your channel, and then a little bit about your bar.
Yeah, so basically, I started out just mixing drinks. You know, my son, he has his own channel, and he told me, you know, I should start a channel. So I started making a few drinks, recording them, and I started putting them out there. And some of them, which I didn't know that at the time, were real short and quick. So they became shorts without me even realizing it. And then as I started getting out into the YouTube streets, I started seeing some other people that did beer reviews. And I'm more of a beer drinker than cocktails. I mean, I like making cocktails, but I'm a beer drinker. So, you know, I like trying new craft beers. And I thought, you know, it has to do with the bar. So, you know, I thought, all right, I'll start, you know, doing some beer reviews as well. And it makes it easier because I can get a lot more videos out doing it that way, you know, and then I could do some shorts here and there and come up with some different things, you know, like I did mocktails, I did low calorie stuff, you know, just some, you know, different than just making cocktails. You know, I wanted to spread it out a little bit, you know. And as far as we moved in here, I think about 3 years ago, and I never had a basement where I lived before. I didn't have a lot of room. So once we moved in here, I actually, you know, started building my bar here. And I worked in a factory for 27 years. You know, I always wanted to work at a bar. It just always intrigued me. So I ended up, you know, taking some classes and got certified. I've never actually worked in a bar as much as I want to. I've worked at parties and did stuff like that, but you know, so I went out and I got certified and, you know, just kept.
So you're a real bartender then?
Certified, but yeah, I've never actually, you know, like served and taken money, you know. I've
Yeah, but
never done that.
I think that's important since you have a home bartending channel. At least you have a certificate that says that you know what you're doing.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's important. Like I said, I'm just kind of a hack here. I kind of go by what I learn online, and um,
Yeah.
when I saw you with, I think it was with Eddie and Z and those guys the other day, I was like, I have to have him on the channel. We need a real bartender here. So
Yeah.
I like what you did with the black iron in that
Yeah.
for the shelves.
Yeah. It started out with just a couple of them, and then I started putting some sides in because it's like, the collection just kind of grows, and it's like, all right, I need some more room back there.
Yeah, I had to
And
giggle because when John and I were preparing a little ahead of the stream tonight, he I asked him if what kind of rum, and he's like, well, normally we do dark rum. And do you have it? And I'm like, oh yeah, I have dark rum. And then he was like, oh, do you have bitters? And I'm like, yeah, I have bitters too. Um, I have a basement bar as well. It's a cigar bar and a whiskey bar. So I have, like you said, you kind of start collecting bottles of liquor, and before you
yeah,
know it, you have quite a collection. So,
yeah. And
um,
people like to bring them over too as gifts.
right,
Yeah.
right. So, why don't we say hi to some folks in the chat here before we get going? Um, Ava Potterfield, she's the first one in. Hi, Ava. How are you? It's good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Say hi to John. And if
You know,
Law, looks like Law is the only moderator I have right now. If you want to share John's uh, his link, that'd be great if you could. That way, people, if they haven't been over to John's channel, they can go over and check it out. But hello, Ava, to you and Eddie Lugo. Yo, yo, yo. Brooklyn is in the house. Hi, Eddie. Thank you for coming in, my friend. We were hanging out this morning a little bit. JNS Adventures are here. We were hanging out with them as well earlier today. And Law Jones is here. Let's go down the list. Everybody's saying hi to everybody. Scott Lone Cross MTP is here. Hey, Scott, how are you? Scott's having a surgical procedure tomorrow, so good luck to you, my friend. And I'm sure you're going in sometime. So when you're out of the hospital and you're able to let us know how you're doing, please send me a message on Facebook or something, and just let me know how you are. So we'll send out some good vibes to you. My mother is here. Good morning. Good morning. I'm used to doing morning streams, so good evening, Mom. It's good to see you. And tell Dad we said hello. Let's see. Okay, so 7:30 is what Scott's saying is his procedure. So um, we'll be doing our 6 a.m. stream tomorrow. So I'm sure you won't be there. So good luck, my friend. And like I said, definitely let me know when you're feeling better, and let us know how you're doing. That way we can report to some of the chat and the live stream. So, all right. So what do you think? You want to maybe start a drink?
Yeah, let's crank one out.
Which one do you want to start with?
Let's start with the John Daly.
All right. So if you want, you can go ahead and just start doing your thing and, teach me. So,
all right. Yeah, I threw a little ice, got that out of head just so it wasn't so loud.
All right.
I'm just gonna eyeball, but realistically, you'll use some sweet tea and lemonade, which these are the brands that I like. I like this Pure Leaf really good. Yeah, that's the one. And Brisk. Yeah, I got Brisk, but it works. Basically, we'll go 1.5 ounces of your vodka. So,
all right, so I'm using I got Kettle One I'm using.
Yeah, I got some of that up there. But Tito's is my usual quick and easy one.
So is the smaller one the ounce?
Ounce, and then the other one should be 1.5 ounces.
Okay, so 1.5 ounces, you said.
Yeah. And you got a stir or a straw?
I do.
All right, good deal.
I have this glass parrot swizzle stick.
Oh, cool. All right, so then we'll do half and half just so it'll fill the glass up. Because if not, you do about 3 ounces of each, roughly.
Okay.
But I just want to be able to fill it all up.
So this is the John Daly version of an Arnie Palmer.
Yeah, exactly. Because if you know anything about golf, yeah, John Daly he's the big drinker.
Oh yeah.
So he took the Arnold Palmer and just decided to throw some vodka in it.
All right.
There we go.
Cheers, everybody. Happy
Cheers.
Hump Day. Of course, the plastic straw I have broke.
Yeah, I like these metal ones. They're a little harder to clean, but they're nice.
Wow, that's really good.
Yeah.
It's very good. I could see me getting in trouble with these. They go down pretty easy.
Yeah, like when we were down in Mexico, that's when I really, because you'd get beer, and you're out there at noon. It's so hot, your beer gets warm like that, and there's no way you can just pound them down. So I thought, I'm gonna change it up, and then I was drinking John Daly's from then on.
That's very good. That's really good. So having a home bar. Do you guys do you entertain a lot?
Yes, yeah. My wife works for the school system, so we have a lot of different, whether it's a Christmas party, end of the year party, all sorts of different ones. So we get a lot of her coworkers and stuff will be here. And
yeah, that's fun, right?
Oh yeah, because I get to do my thing,
Right? Yeah, it's almost like for me, being the bartender is almost like when you're having a cookout and you're behind your grill.
Yeah.
It's
exactly.
kind of like, right? It's kind of like that in a way. I don't know if you said, but how long have you had your channel for?
It's more than a year. Probably that I started putting videos was February of last year. I did a video like 8 years ago of, when I was out in Colorado Springs and my son was out there. And they went on this pterodactyl ride. And it's like, all right, well, you can share it on YouTube, and that way we can all get it. So, I put it on YouTube. I didn't realize that, I was going to have people watching it and commenting and stuff. And when my son helped me get my channel started as home bartender, my video was on there. And there was like 15,000 people that had watched it. I was like, holy cow, and there was comments and stuff. I had no idea.
It's crazy, right? It's almost a euphoric feeling when you see so many people commenting and watching.
Yeah.
And then I know for me, I got self-conscious the first time I had a couple of videos. I'm like, all right, did I say anything wrong? Did I have a booger hanging or did I do something? But so that's great. Good for you. How many subscribers do you have?
Over 350 now. I think it was like maybe 353 because it goes up and down.
Yeah. Well, so for the folks in the chat, if you haven't gone over to John's his home bartending channel, you need to go over there. And I talk about this in every live stream that I do. We're all about supporting our community and helping each other out. I found that being a content creator on YouTube, I've met a lot of very cool people. We've networked with a lot of interesting people, and it's all about helping each other and supporting the community. So if you haven't gone over to John's channel, you need to go over and do it right. Watch a couple of his videos. They should be at least 3 minutes long. If he doesn't have a 3-minute video, which I'm sure he does, watch that or watch a bunch of them. Also, click the watch for later, a couple videos that you'll watch for later. Like his videos, leave a legitimate comment. Not, hey, I saw you on Jimmy's stream, I'm here to support. You should say something about the video. So tonight we're talking about John Daly's, and later we're going to be making another drink. Talk about what you saw in the video. Leave 3 or 4 sentences, legitimately, and then like that. And then after doing that, if you like the channel, go ahead and subscribe. We're not a sub for sub channel. We don't do that here. We're not a grow channel either, but I'm all about supporting each other. So John's he's got a 3,500 or 350 subscribers. So we certainly can help him get his channel to grow a little bit. I know for a lot of us, we're trying to hit that 1K, and he's got a little bit ways to go for that. So let's help him get a little bit closer to that. So,
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Of course, that's what it's about. I'm all about the support, because I've had my channel up it's been over 3 years now, and on and off. I took 6 months off at one point and didn't do anything. I didn't even pay attention to it. But we have almost 1,300 subscribers now. We got monetized last summer. It was important. Being monetized is fun. It's nice. You're certainly not going to get rich by doing it unless you have, 1 million subscribers or something. But that's not why I do this. I like the networking part of it. We're a travel channel, and I've met a lot of folks, and meeting them in person where we can do group things together. I don't know if you and your wife travel at all, or you do any cruises or anything like that, but we're actually going to do our first group cruise in October, and I'll meet Eddie Lugo and several of the other people that we've made friends with. So
the booze cruise.
Yeah, the booze cruise.
I've heard it.
It's I'm looking forward to that. It should be a lot of fun. So that's one of the perks, I think, is the networking. John, where are you in the country? What state are you in?
Western Michigan.
Western Michigan. Okay. Well, here's to Western Michigan. Cheers. I always hold it up on the wrong side, but.
So where are you located?
So I live in New Hampshire. I'm in southern New Hampshire. I'm about 35 miles, 40 miles north of Boston. So it's not too far from the big city. And we're close to Maine and Vermont. New England's kind of small here. The states are small, so we can jump around. I could probably hit 4 states in a day. So that's where we are. So how's the weather out there? Is the snow gone?
Yeah, we got it again on Monday. I mean, we had 80 degrees like last Thursday or Friday, and then we had snow on Monday morning.
It's crazy.
Today was about in the 40s, I think, somewhere in the 40s.
I have a friend out there. He used to live here. He was a drummer in a band I was in, and he moved out. I think it's in Michigan, and he was on Facebook the other morning, and he showed the picture of the snow, and he's like, "Come on!" That's all he said. Because we've had the warm weather, so spring's here, but Mother Nature has a funny way of joking with us. So all right, so let's go back to the chat. People are saying hi. Let's see, who haven't we seen?
Hi, Nora.
Squirrels Magnet Fishing and Outdoors. How are you? Good evening. Thank you for coming in. Saying hi to me and to you, John. Cheryl is taking notes and writing recipes. Right on. So you guys will be having some drinks later. Let's see. Everybody's saying hi to everybody. Oh, Sharon Rowland is here. Hi, Sharon. How are you, my friend, all the way from South Georgia? Thank you for coming in. All right. Sharon's asking Eddie if he took his medicine after he eats. You're a good girl, Sharon. You look good. You take really good care of us. Cheryl's taking notes, and she loves the networking too. That's what I really like. Eddie says, "Booze cruise." Yeah, I'm excited too. I don't want to rush it though. I mean, we have the whole summer. We're just getting started. So let's see. Do you have any travel plans, John, for the summer? You guys going to do anything?
Yeah, we're going out to Wisconsin for my nephew's graduation. That'll be like mid June, and then August we're going to Folly Beach in South Carolina.
Oh, right on.
Sisters. Yeah, it's with her sisters. So we were going to go to Sicily to visit her relatives, but that kind of fell through. So
yeah, that's a bucket list for me, is to go over to the Mediterranean. I'm 50% Greek, and I'd like to go to the Greek islands and go to Italy and that. So someday.
Yeah, we've been to Sicily once. Well, I have. My wife's been there several times, but it was awesome. We were along the whole north coast, and then we spent a weekend down by Taormina. It was really cool.
Yeah, it sounds like it's a lot of fun. I'd love to go there sometime. We will at some point. I don't know if you know Sean from the Down Under Cruisers, but they're doing a group cruise in 2025 in January. And it's like for me, if I went, it'd be like an 18-day trip to Australia and then 14-day cruise to the South Pacific. There's no way I can get the time off from work.
Yeah.
But that sounds like it'd be fun. I'd like to go to the South Pacific, go to Fiji and
that'd be
Bali, all those places.
Well, my dad was born in Tasmania, so I'd love to go over there.
Oh, wow. Yeah. So I have a friend, and you may know him as well, but Radio Jonesy.
Yes.
Yeah. So he comes into our chats, and I've had him on the channel a few times. He's a great guy, and that's something I'd like to go and visit with those guys as well, down under, as they say, right?
It'd be really cool.
Nora, the Stock Explorer, is here. Hi, Nora. She's saying hi to John and saying hi to Eddie. Terry, the Cat's Crazy World. She's here. She's talking. PMA saves the day. Old glory never fades away. That's one of the things we say in my streams. Positive mental attitude, and of course, Old Glory right behind me.
Yep.
My mom lives in Central Florida. It's 83 degrees there right now. Let's see. I'm fine. Everybody's saying hi. I didn't want to miss anybody. Ava says she's wishing she had one of those drinks. It's very good, honestly.
Yeah, I'm trying not to drink it too fast.
Yeah, me either. We have one more to go, right? We've decided to do. Normally, what I do on our hump day stuff is I'll find a drink, and then I won't tell anybody what it is. We kind of surprise them, and we'll make that drink. And I try to do it. I'll either watch a video or I'll find a recipe online, and I'll try to make it like that, and I'll show the picture of it, and then I try to make it look like that. But I think this is even better because we have an actual certified bartender in the house, so it's perfect.
Yeah, I just wish I had some more fruit with me.
I know. I was wondering if I should have like orange slices or anything for garnish, but I didn't get any.
Yeah, I got some limes left over. That's because it's like you use it or lose it. And
right.
I had one lemon. That one took a kaput, but it's like, okay, I can't really use a lime for it because it doesn't really go.
Yeah, I saw a picture and it has like oranges, right? Orange slices. Or a piece of pineapple I saw on one.
Yeah, and some I've seen that has it where they put the cherry, where you do the fold and you slide the cherry through.
Right.
I've seen a couple like that.
We don't need the fruit.
No.
Don't need fruit.
But I'd never made it before, and it kind of looked interesting.
We let's see. So I've been doing I switched over from doing mornings on Wednesday to evenings. My wife ends up working late on Wednesday, so I said, instead of me getting up at 5 every day, I need at least one day midweek I could sleep till like maybe 5:30, And so I decided to do it at night. But my morning show is all about a cup of Joe. Let's have our first
Right.
cup of coffee together. Well, I can't drink coffee this late at night. It would keep me awake all night.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? Why don't we do a cocktail hour? I think that would be fun. It's midweek. We've made it halfway through the work week. Why not have a drink? So I think it works out good. Sharon says, I have to take care of Eddie, Jimmy. Make sure Eddie takes his medicine for Alice. I promised Alice I'd look after Eddie. You're a good girl. That's awesome. All right. So, Will G is here. Hey, Will. Thank you for coming in. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. If you want any of these recipes, I'm sure if you message John, he does have his Facebook page as well. So look for Home Bartending with John on Facebook, and you can instant message him, and I'm sure he'll send you the recipes. So
Yeah, no problem.
Well, so let's see. So far we've made for my nighttime cocktail hours, we've done an old fashioned. We did, which is one of my favorite drinks. I made it first, the first one, because that's kind of my thing. But then I had I made a Manhattan because I've never had one. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of liquor in that.
Yeah.
That was strong.
Yeah, that was my grandpa's favorite.
Was it? Yeah, it's good, but that's like two and done, I think, for those cocktails. We did a hurricane. We did a shark bite, and is that it? For some reason, I think we did another one, but I'm not sure. But so tell us why don't we do the second one? You ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
So what are we doing?
So this one was the rum swizzler. I'm going to grab some ice.
All right, so ice in the glass. The rum swizzler.
And I kind of prepped mine a little bit ahead of time, Okay. So I got my orange juice and my pineapple juice, 2 ounces of each.
All right, so I'll just have to just keep up. That's all.
Yeah,
so what do we do first?
So normally I would do this in a shaker, but do you have a shaker?
I didn't bring one with me. I wasn't sure, so I just stir.
Yeah, we could stir it. I mean, normally you would shake it, but we'll, for this we'll just stir it. I mean, you can stir it just as good almost anyway. So
we're doing the juice first?
Yeah, we'll do the juice first.
2 ounces of each, you said, right?
Yes.
Okay.
2 ounces of pineapple, 2 ounces of orange juice.
All right, so there's the pineapple. And I got the OJ. Okay, what's next?
Then we'll do the rum, 1.5 ounces of each. Dark and light.
You have 2 different rums.
Yeah, we'll do the white and the, because you said you had dark as well, right?
So I have the silver label, plus I have Myers or Pusser's rum. I don't know which one would be better.
Which one's Barbados or Jamaican? Use the Myers.
This is Jamaican.
Yeah, we use the Myers.
All right.
Because I think the flavors in that will come out a little better.
So how much rum?
1.5 ounces.
1.5 ounces. All right, so I'll start with the dark. And I have the silver. All right, so we're stirring that up.
Yep.
All right.
And then we'll put the Augusta bitters after that.
All right, so I have Angostura orange or aromatic.
Oh.
Which one should I use?
Yeah, hold on. My brain.
Yeah.
I knew I was missing one thing. Grenadine.
Oh, I have that as well.
Yeah, remember we talked about it? Yeah, I was looking at the color and thinking, I'm missing something.
All right. So how much grenadine, John?
We're doing half an ounce.
Half an ounce.
Yeah, I was looking at the color thinking, I missed something.
All right, so.
Yeah, I don't have a little pour on this one, so. Yeah, I knew there was something. I was thinking about it. It's like I'm missing something here. So we'll give that a stir again.
All right, so now, oh yeah, I can see that gives it that nice kind of
Reddish hue.
gives it a nice color. All right, so I have orange or aromatic. So which one should I use? The aromatic. That's what you're using. So
Yeah,
that's
I'll
what I'll
get through. Yeah, do four dashes.
Four. Okay. Oh. The top's missing.
Ooh, yeah, just tilt it real slow, just so you get like.
Well,
did you pour?
Yeah, it came out. That's okay.
All right. So this is the first time I've had this one.
No, is there ginger beer in it or no?
No.
No, there's not. Okay. All right, so mine's gonna have a lot of bitters in it.
Not the ones that I've seen.
What's that?
Not in the ones that I've seen.
Okay.
Because I had to look this one up, because it was one I've always heard of, a national drink, and it's like, I always wanted to make it, so I had to check on this one.
Okay. Well, cheers.
So, cheers.
All right.
But you got me wondering, because there are times where, like with a dark and stormy, dark and stormy, you're supposed to use Goslings,
right?
But you'll have people that'll do things a little different. They'll use different ingredients, because like we were saying, I seen some that had the dark rum and they had gold rum, and it'll say, okay, it needs to be from Barbados. It needs to be from here, and I wonder if maybe, if did you look it up? Did you look up any of the recipes?
No, the reason I had ginger beer in there is because I think that's what you sent me.
Did I?
When I looked it up. I looked up the message you sent me.
Could have been one of the first ones that I'd seen.
Let's see. So you said I wanted to make this one rum swizzles, pineapple and OJ rum, ginger beer, and grenadine is what you put.
So that must have been on one of the first ones, because I looked them up because I knew there was supposed to be bitters in them as well. And that first recipe must have had the ginger beer, but not the bitters.
Yeah, that. So the list that you gave me didn't include the bitters. So
you got ginger beer then, right?
I did. Yeah.
Well, let's give it a try.
All right, let's try it. I'm not sure how much we should put in. What do you think? Ounce and a half or?
Yeah, right in there, I would guess. I know I got some ginger beer here. That's my son took it. Yeah, he may have.
It's all right. We're making.
Did you taste it?
I put it in. Let's see.
I want to go grab one. Yeah, I'm gonna grab them real fast.
It's not bad. It gives it that little bit of peppery flavor. But I liked it with or without it. I think either way, it's pretty good. While John's doing that, let's say.
Yeah, I knew it.
So this is called a rum swizzler. Law is asking.
Yes.
Mona did what? How are you, my friend? Thank you for coming in. It's good to see you. I love that picture. Love that smile and that hat. She says she likes Lady Bly rum. I don't think I've ever heard of that one. Have you, John? What do you think with the ginger beer?
It does. It tweaks it up a little bit.
Yeah, it gives it that little bit of peppery finish to it.
Right. Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, it was good both ways.
I kind of like it. I like the first version, I think. I mean, they're both good, but
Right.
I think the first one without it is my favorite. It tastes more like an island drink to me, minus the ginger beer.
Ginger beer. Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
So,
I exclude it.
yeah, so I would go without it if that's just me. Have you heard of Lady Bly rum?
No,
No, I haven't heard of that one either.
I mean most
Like
of the
Captain Bly? I don't know.
yeah.
So, I also have. My wife always says, "So what does this say about us?" We have a whiskey bar in the basement, and on my back deck, when my pool fell down, we had an above ground pool, and it lasted about 20 years, and finally it had enough of 20 winters, and it just fell over. So I built a tiki bar on the deck, and I built a pretty sized tiki bar on the deck. So she's always like, what does this say about us? We have 2 bars on our property. And I said, well, we like to entertain. That's it. So
that's basically what it says.
this, so the rum swizzler is going on the list of tiki drinks. That's why I brought that up.
Right. Yeah. And that's what I would picture. Yeah. That, and I'm still not sure where it had to be the very first one. That ginger beer throws me off. And like you said, the drink was better without it.
I agree. Yeah, I agree. There it is. So we've made an executive decision. No ginger beer in the rum swizzler.
No.
Yeah. So let's see what else. So we're gonna be doing a when the weather's a little warmer and I finish. I'm tweaking the tiki bar because we, like you guys, we have winter here, and then we have to close things, shut the water off, and winterize it. And I decided that I would do add some stuff to it. I'm actually doing some island like Polynesian carvings on all the posts. So once that's done, I'm gonna do we'll do cocktail hour out there one night, and I'd love to have you come back on when we do that and be our guest bartender again, and then we'll do all tiki drinks.
Yeah, maybe do it out on the deck. I got one of them little wicker kind of bars, with 2 seats on the front.
Yeah,
the small one.
Yeah, this one's it's what it is it's a 10 by 10 bar that we made. So only the bartender can go inside of it, but it has a roof. It's shaped like a Polynesian roof with the pointy overhangs on the end, and
Cool.
Hot and cold running water. There's a fridge in there, and all kinds of crazy tiki decor in that. So, but you sit out front. We can fit 4 or 5 on the front, and then 2 on the sides of it. So we have room for 6 or 7. But it's on the deck. We set up a little lounge area, and we have the fire going out there, and all the tiki torches and all of that. It's a lot of fun, and we've had. I'm a musician, so I have my friends and I will jam out there while we have folks over, and it's cool. Fun. It's a good summer.
Sounds like a good time.
Yeah, it's a good thing to do. It's a lot of fun. My dog is scratching at the door. She wants to come in.
Can you hear my grandkids jumping?
I can't actually.
Oh, yeah, I can hear them.
Yeah.
They get excited and they're just jumping around up there right now.
I have a 1-year-old dog she's apparently doesn't want to be alone right now. She's kind of scratching and barking. But Law asks, does the name change when you add the ginger beer? I'll let John answer that.
Yeah, I mean, from what I was looking at, because I wasn't sure on this drink, so normally if there's something I've never heard of or something I've heard of but don't know how to make it, I'll look them up and I'll check up several recipes. And this one, I don't remember the ginger beer on there, but it must have been on the first one. And because it's from down there, that it must have had it on there, but a lot of the other ones didn't, So, I guess that would be, to me, more of a preference. When we get done, I'm going to go back through and check some different ones because I'm curious now if I just missed it on a couple more of them. But, like when I texted you back, messaged you back, about the bitters, just to see if you'd had them.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, like I told you, so the cigar bar, I have whiskey, and usually I'll have something on the rocks or I'll drink some scotch neat, not a lot, but I like to have an old fashioned. We were out, we went to the a hotel called the Stanley in Estes Park, Colorado, and they at the time had what they said was the largest whiskey and scotch bar in the world. And that was the first time I had an old fashioned. I was like, wow, that's really good. It's not just drinking the straight whiskey, it's got the simple syrup and the bitters in it and that. And so I'll sit down in the bar downstairs. It's the only place in the house where I can smoke. My wife only lets me smoke there.
Down there?
Yeah, in the basement. And that's what we'll do is we'll chill out down there. So
do you ever have a smoked old fashioned?
No, I've seen them do that too. I want to try that.
That's really cool. I mean, I like doing them myself because I got a thing because I've seen them. So I got a little kit that you get right from Amazon or whatever, and it's real simple to do. I mean, they got the big extravagant ones, but these smaller kits, real easy. It comes with some different woods, but you just put the thing right on top, and then the smoke just comes out of these little holes, and it just gets right in there, and it does change it up.
What is it? Wood chips that you burn, or what is it?
Yeah, because it'd be like this one is, like a cherry.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and then it's got. Let me see. I don't want to spill them all over. Yeah, just little wood shaving kind of, and you just put them inside of a little mesh thing, and yeah, there's like a little mesh
thing. Right.
And then you just take your little kitchen torch, light it up, and then it's pretty cool, because it does change the drink. It adds some complexity to it, and you can use whichever wood you want to use as well. Because I've done smoked Manhattans and I've done the old fashions.
Oh, I love it. I love that. That's great. I'm gonna have to buy one now. I definitely need one of those.
They're only like maybe $20 if that, and they come with like 4 different wood chips. And you don't, maybe if you drink a lot more, you might go through it a little bit more. But yeah, you don't need too much. You just torch it.
I'm definitely gonna try it. I think the cherry would, because you put a cherry in the old fashioned, right? So
exactly, yeah.
What are those cherries? The dark ones?
The dark ones. The dark ones are, I think, the Bing cherries. But are you talking about the maraschino?
Yeah, there's
the maraschino.
Yeah, it's not the maraschino though. It's
not the Bing.
I keep wanting to say Bada Bing, but it's not. It's oh gosh, I bought a jar of them. It was $21, and that's what a lot of recipes that I've seen them for the old fashions. That was the cherry to use. I can't think of it off the top of my head, but I do have a jar of them in the refrigerator. But either way, I think the cherry would be the way to go.
Yeah,
for that.
Yeah, that's what I would think.
Let's see. So, do we have to use ginger beer? Is a question.
I would say no. I mean, but if you like ginger beer, then go ahead. I would say no.
I would agree. We tried it with both, and I actually like it without it. I mean, it's not bad with it, but
Right.
I prefer it without it. It's more tiki without it.
It is, exactly.
Yeah. I think the Dark and Stormy, or what's the is it a Moscow Mule, right? Has ginger beer in it.
Yeah, yeah. I think those are the only two that I really know. You know, there's quite a few, but those are like the two main ones.
Right. What is the name of your son's channel?
Crafty Veteran.
Crafty Veteran. So there you go. If somebody wants to find, one of the moderators want to find John. So what's your son's name, John?
Is Ross.
Ross. So if you want to find Ross's link, go ahead and share that up there as well.
Yeah, he's the one that, you know, got me on Tuber Chat.
Okay.
You know, when I first started.
Yeah, with Kevin.
Yeah. Yeah, check out Tuber Chat, and yeah, he's the one that kind of helps me, gives me pointers on different things.
Law says, "Don't set the tiki roof on fire." Yeah. So my tiki roof is a little different from other tiki bars because we live in New England. I don't have the thatch roof. I actually have a steel roof on it. It's a metal roof, but inside is the woven thatch on the inside of it. So I suppose we could light that on fire. I'll try not to. Yeah, that's right. Law's saying black cherry. See, now I have to look that cherry up now because it's driving me crazy.
Yeah, because I'm trying to think. It's normally most of the drinks have the maraschino. I think that's the only one I've got. Now I've got to look.
Right?
Yeah. Almost the olives. I don't have any onions.
So it is a maraschino cherry, but I guess it's the brand I was looking for. Is Luxardo.
Oh yeah, Luxardo. Yeah, that's the top end ones. Yep.
Let's see. Yeah, Luxardos. And they're dark. They don't look like the typical like bright red maraschino cherry.
No, those are the high end ones.
They're really good. And like I said, that little jar was $21, but I bought them. I had to have them. Let's see. Law saying, and you're from Michigan, and that John did tell us he's from Michigan, Western Michigan.
Yep.
James Catneys is here. James, I haven't seen you in a while, my friend. It's good to see you. Thanks for coming in. It's good to see you. Here's the Crafty Veterans, his link to his channel.
Cool.
So, and that's one that I don't think I've been over to. So I'm going to write this down, and I'm going to make sure that I go over to his channel and check him out.
Yeah, he does bushcraft and stuff like that.
Fantastic. Wow, we're doing good too. It's like we've been going at it for 48 minutes, which is awesome. So Law said that's the only one he finds, and I think that's the right one. Crafty Veteran Gun Survival sounds right to me.
It says Crafty Veteran and Guns Survival.
Crafty Veteran Gun Survival, is that not it?
No, it's just Crafty Veteran.
Crafty Veteran. Okay, so we'll have to find that anyway. And if I find it later tonight, I'll make sure that I put it up on the stream tomorrow morning. For those of you, go ahead, John. I'm sorry.
I was just going to say, I believe he's at like 13 or 1,400 subscribers. So
we're going to find him. Let's see if I can find him right now.
Yeah, I wanted to grab my phone so I could look, but I forgot my phone is what I'm using to record this, to stream.
Does he have a beard?
Yes.
All right, so let me share this and see. You can tell me if this is his. Is that it, John?
Yes, it is.
All right, so there we go. So Crafty Veteran, that's his channel. He has 1.84 thousand subscribers, so 1,840 plus
He's moving.
subscribers. And so that's John's son Ross. You can go over and check him out. And if I knew how to share his link, I would do it. Let me see if I can do it this way.
Yeah, I'm not that good at doing that.
I was gonna say I'm not very computer literate. I think that's it.
Yeah, I'm kind of enough to get by.
It comes out as Crafty Veteran Gun Survival. So that is him.
Wonder why. Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guns and gear review, it says.
I wonder if that's because that's just what they add to the end of it.
It could be.
Yeah.
But that was, I just copied the link of his page, and then when I shared it, that's what came out. So you did good, Law. You found it.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right, so stop sharing that. All right, Scott, thank you for coming in. Get some sleep. Good luck tomorrow. And like I said, as soon as you're able, send me a message. Let me know how you're doing, and I will. I'll let all our friends know how you are. And you're gonna heal quick. Remember the healing frequency music that we talked about. I know it sounds corny, but it works. It definitely works. So when you're convalescing, throw the headphones on and listen to that, and just relax, and it'll at least brighten your mood for sure. So. All right, so let's see. You got any new videos coming up, John?
I had a short yesterday, and I just did one Monday, so I've got another one that'll come out on Friday.
What was the one that you did yesterday? What drink did you make?
It was, what did I call it? I called it a Skinny Breeze.
Oh, Skinny Breeze. Okay. Yeah, I saw that one.
Yeah, because it was more of that keto kind. And then I know a lot of people that, that are really watching what they're eating and drinking and stuff, use that, the water enhancer, the Mayo.
Yep.
And then use some of that. And I mean, you got basically 0 carbs, 0 sugar. So anybody that's on a keto or whatever, it works great for them,
Perfect.
And it was a quick and easy one. I think it was took me less than a minute to make it, but the video was maybe 29 seconds.
It looked tasty. How was it?
It tastes pretty good. I mean, not real sweet, but enough, where, something that's 97 calories, not bad.
So for you, those of you who are trying to watch your girlish figure, that's the drink for you. Billy from Bamanola is here. Hi, Billy. Better late than never, brother. Anytime you come in is great. Thank you for coming in. So for those of you that are in the chat, real quick, if you're having a cocktail at home, and it can be a mocktail, or you go out to your favorite drinking establishment, what's your go-to drink when you go into a bar or you're home making one? Let us know what is the drink that you guys like to make. What is it? You guys pretty much know me. I talk about it a lot. I'm a whiskey guy mostly. I used to drink a lot of beer. In fact, I used to brew a lot of beer. But over time, my body changed, and drinking beer hurts me. It bloats me, and I get all diaphoretic. I get sweaty, and I just don't feel good. So I stopped drinking beer. And so I would buy Crown Royal because it's a good blended whiskey, and it's not too high end where you're spending a lot of money at a bar. So I would especially when I was playing a show, I could put some of that on ice, and I could just nurse it and have a little bit of whiskey throughout the night, and you don't drink too much, and you get relaxed, and it's nice. So how about you, John? What's if you were going to go out or you're at home, what's your go-to besides beer? That one
John
right
Daly.
there, the John Daly.
Yep.
And honestly, I can actually see drinking this on the golf course, or if you're hanging out on a summer day. where it's
Yeah.
warm. It's so refreshing. It's very good. I think out of the two, if I had to pick a favorite, because they're both actually really good, the John Daly is the one I would I think pick for tonight. It's really it's awesome, and you
Yeah.
can barely taste the booze in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
All
I
right, let's see.
mean,
People are saying so. Rum and Coke. Sure, Shirley Temple, right? So, and again, a mocktail, that's okay. I know
Yep.
that some folks they don't drink. Um, do you know? Do you know Kenneth Oakes? Have you met Kenny yet?
no.
No. So Kenny Oakes is one of my partner channels. He's from Tennessee, and he doesn't drink, but he went on a cruise last October. He went on his first cruise, a group cruise, and he ended up having a virgin pina colada, I think, and a virgin something else, and he was hooked on the pina coladas.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Eddie was saying that as
yeah,
well.
they're good. Yeah, Eddie was he was gonna. I think Alice was gonna make him one last Wednesday after the show. He was gonna get his mock or virgin
Right.
pina colada. Incredible Hulk is my go-to. What is that?
That's usually you use hypnotic and cognac.
Oh wow, that sounds good. I haven't tried that. Oh, thank you, Law, for that. So the other drink that we made, which was last week, we had a G&T. I made a gin and tonic, which is another summer favorite of mine. That's a nice, refreshing drink in the summer. And then, of course, the Bloody Mary or the tomato teeny. That's what my friends and I call it, a tomato teeny. Those are nice in the morning after of being on a bender.
Yeah, you can see some really cool ones sometimes. You go to some places.
I've seen pictures of them with like crabs and chicken
Crazy.
and all kinds of stuff hanging out of a
Little mini burgers on them and stuff.
yeah, like a buffet in your glass.
Yeah, they're crazy.
James says used to be Rolling Rock, now cannot find it in beer. All right.
Yeah, Rolling Rock's not too bad. I've had that.
Yeah, Rolling Rock was good. What did I drink for beer? If I was gonna go to the store, I liked a lot of IPAs. Of course, Bass Ale was probably my go-to back in the day. But we have Sam Adams here. When that first came out, it's brewed right in Boston, and that was always good. Budweiser, of course. When I was younger, I played in a band. We were actually
that's what I got.
there you go.
Can you see it?
I sort of can see it.
That's my Budweiser and Blue Moon.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, I like it. The taps. Right on. That's awesome. I like how you have it behind that. That's awesome.
Yeah. Comes right through the wall. It's nice and easy.
So there's a fridge on the other side?
It's actually right behind me.
Oh, okay.
It comes around. I got insulated tubes. Yeah.
That's cool. Very nice. Let's see. Billy says, I used to be a heavy beer drinker, but now it's a margarita or a daiquiri. Friday nights used to be our Mexican night. My wife and I would go to this local Mexican restaurant, and they make a fantastic house margarita.
Yeah.
I like mine with a little salt.
Yeah, that's something, I learned that some people like it and some people don't. So I started, when I do it, I would rim half the glass.
Yeah.
So it's like, if you don't like it, then you can drink out of the other side.
Switch to the other side. Sure.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. That's good. Embarkation Nation is here. Andrew and Jennifer. Um, they've had them with a crawfish on them. I'm assuming that's Bloody Mary.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen them with a lot of stuff. They're crazy.
Yeah, they've certainly expanded since you put a piece of celery in it, huh? Or
Yeah.
shrimp. I've seen them with shrimp.
I've only seen them with celery and bacon and
bacon.
little mini weenies.
Oh, I haven't seen that before. The little cocktail weenie.
Yeah, yeah.
We went to. I was in Florida visiting with my parents about 3.5 weeks ago, and we went to this place called Raglan Road. It's an Irish pub in Disney Springs, and I ordered an old fashioned, and it came with a piece of candied bacon in it. I'd never seen that before, which it was cool. I mean, it really didn't change the flavor of the drink, but everybody likes bacon.
Yeah.
Troy's here, Nomadic Rat Pack. Hi, Troy. Thank you for coming in, my friend. Let's see. Never put Brussels sprouts. That's one I haven't seen is Brussels sprouts. At least not on the not on a Bloody Mary.
No, you're better off sticking with celery.
Yeah, I like the celery. A little bit of pepper.
Now asparagus, I could picture him putting asparagus in there.
Actually, you know what? Yeah, right. It's probably pretty good. Let's see who else is here. Andrew is saying that this is cool, John. People are saying hello. I have to go. Okay, Mona, thank you for coming in. Oh, we're over the 1 hour. Oh, my mother says a creamsicle. Yep, that's true.
Yeah.
She was telling us when we were down there that she actually was showing me which she has the ingredients for a creamsicle. So her and her friends, and they live in a gated neighborhood there. So candied bacon, yeah, it was very good. Like I said, everybody likes bacon. Hey, John's here. He's watching from work. Hi, John. How are you? We had a chance to hang out with John and Nancy from J&N Travels when we were down in Florida for a couple hours. I wish it could have been longer, but it was nice to meet up with them guys. Any or all of the above: asparagus, celery, olives, pepperoncinis. I'll put into my Bloody Mary. Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Well, all right. So we're over the 1 hour mark. I usually try to keep it under 1 hour. John, you got anything you want to say? Anything left?
Yeah, just thanks for having me. Had a good time.
You're welcome. I appreciate you coming on. This has been great. And don't forget, folks, go over to John's channel, Bartending with John, Home Bartending with John. Check out his channel. Also, check out his son Ross's channel, The Crafty Veteran. Like I always say, we're a community, and it takes a village. So we're in this together. So let's help each other.
Did have one thing on Saturday. I'm going to be on with on Cruising is Fun Anytime. I'm going to be on there. They wanted to make some drinks as well. So
right on. There you go. See, we're starting a trend. You'd be bouncing around everybody's channel and turning us all on to some very delicious cocktails, which I'm all about. Yeah, it's been great. Yeah, so don't forget, it takes a village. Go on over and check each other out. I want to thank, of course, John for coming in. You'll be seeing more of me, my friend. You certainly will.
Me too.
And so I always close out my show with this. Don't forget PMA, Positive Mental Attitude. PMA will definitely save your day. Positive energy pushes negative energy out, and you're going to have a fantastic day. Don't forget to make a difference in somebody's day as well. Just smiling at somebody or saying a kind word can change their whole attitude and their outlook for the day. everyone has a story, and we don't know what someone's going through. Their story could be a bad one for the day. So we're all about being positive and spreading some of the love. So let's do that. Don't forget our first responders, and that's hospital staff, firefighters, police, EMS, and the like. They're out there every day, 24/7, putting their safety on the line to protect us. And that goes for our men and women of the armed services, the ones that are serving today, the ones that have served in the past, and the ones that have given the ultimate sacrifice. Keep them in your thoughts and prayers every day, because those people have they've definitely given a lot to protect us so that we can do what we're doing right here, having fun, enjoying a cocktail, and enjoying our freedoms and liberties. So it's important. Make sure that you think about those folks. And don't forget that red, white, and blue flag. It is definitely worth more than the cloth it's printed on. That right there is that is the symbol of our nation, and it's all about freedom and liberty right there. And talk about people who have given the ultimate sacrifice to protect a piece of cloth. They've certainly done that. So honor that flag, respect that flag, and thank a veteran for sure. I guess that's it. Any last words, my friend?
No, it was great being here. Thanks everybody for watching.
Thank you, John. Thanks everybody in the chat. Don't forget, we'll be up tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. Thursday morning, Cup of Joe, live with your good old astute tourist, Jimmy. So I'll see you guys in the morning. Any last words in the chat? No, people are just saying hi, thumbs up. So I guess that's going to do it for me and John. I want to wish everybody peace and love. My name is Jimmy. I'm your astute tourist. We will see you later. Bye-bye.